Who else? Done? Okay. I'm submitting. Yes, done for today. Becoming difficult. Okay, we shall begin. So, yesterday we saw how that sthita pragna, or a person in supreme consciousness, how he is going to behave. What are his features, lakshanas of a stabled conscious man? A person's consciousness which is always stable, that is sthita pragna. Dukkheshu anudvignamana sukeshu vigataspruhaha vitaraga bhayakrodha sthitadhir muniruchyate yasarvatra anabhisneha tat prapya shubhashubham navinandati nadveshti tasya pragna pratisthita यदा संहरते चायं कुर्मो अंगानीव सर्वशः इंद्रियाणि इंद्रियार्थेभ्यः तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता. These were the shlokas. Then vishaya vinivartante, make, that is what the shloka where I stopped. Vishaya vinivartante, that means you have to starve this body, punish this body without supplying food. Then only your mind will be under your control. You cannot supply the demands and ask the mind to be calm. The mind has to be punished. That is why kathina tapasya, that is where you need to starve the body. Niraharasya dehinaha, the body has to be not in comfort zone. If the body is always in comfort zone, it will always demand comforts only. It should know how to sustain the starvation also. Then indriyas will be under your control. Vishaya vinivartante niraharasya dehinaha rasavarjam. Rasavarjya. Rasavarjya means stop enjoying the taste of this life. The taste is going to make you crazy. It will make you crazy only. The more you put ghee into the fire will increase. The more you put the ghee, is it not? It is like a fuel. If you put more fuel, what will happen? The fire will increase. You cannot extinguish the fire with fuel. No. This is what is the meaning here. Param drushtva nivartate. Yatato hi api kaunteya. Oh, Krishna is giving here a beautiful message. Yatato hi api. Oh, Arjuna. Purushasya vipaschitaha indriyani pramathini. Even with all the force and with all the efforts, mind is not going to listen. Yatato hi api kaunteya. Purushasya vipaschitaha indriyani pramathini haranti prasabham manaha. The indriyas are going to be stolen. Indriyas are going to be stolen by the mind. Haranti prasabham manaha. Is it not? We are all the slaves of our own sense organs. Yes, the chief of all the indriyas, manas, mind. The chief of all the indriyas. So we have mind. If the mind is under your control, all indriyas will be under your control. You cannot say my mind. How can you say my mind? when mind is not under your control. You are being controlled by your mind. So you don't have that authority to say also, my mind. You don't have that claim. You cannot claim, it is my mind. Because mind is never under your control. You are under the control of your mind. Therefore, haranti prasabham manaha tani sarvani. Oh, all these indriyas along with the mind, it has to be sanyamya. You have to control this. Tani sarvani sanyamya. Just controlling that will not help you. You should direct those things. Direct the indriyas towards me. Krishna says, Yukta asita matparaha. Divert all the indriyas towards me. Your eyes should see always Lord Krishna's beauty. Your ears should always listen to the bhajans. Your mouth should always sing Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnoho, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. These are Navavidha Bhakti. These are Navavidha Bhakti, where you engage all your sense organs in Supreme only. Shravanam, listen. It starts from Shravanendriya. Kirtanam, come on. Yes, you have to utilize your mouth to praise the Lord. Smarana, your mind has to be always remembering God. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnoho, Smaranam, Padasevana. You have to act. Your actions must be always towards the service of the Lord. Padasevana. Padasevana, who will do? Where will we get God to do Padasevana? This is very important. Please make a note. Sir, I am searching God. I didn't get. How can I do Padasevana? That is Nana Janasya Shushrusha. Janaseva, Janardana Seva. You see God. God is everywhere. Everywhere God is there. So why can't you see in the living entities? Everywhere. Brahmane, Gavi, Hastini, Shuni Chaiva, Shwapakecha. Everywhere. In all the living entities, including your own kith and kin, your elders, Mata, Pita, everywhere. So you have to perform service to the living God. Who is the living God? Matrudevo Bhava, Pitrudevo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atiti Devo Bhava. Yes, you need to follow these rules. Then only you can elevate. So God is there everywhere. So first do service. Service to mankind is service to God. Service to humanity is service to God. Is it not? The best creation of God is humans. The perfect and the best creation of God is humans. So respect that and do service. This service is only service to God. So this is what Pada Sevanam. Archana, worshipping, definitely. Vandana, touching the feet. Dasya, yes, surrender to them. Sakhya, friendship. Atmanivedana. Finally, the ninth one is Atmanivedana. Atmanivedana means total surrenderance. Atma Nivedana. Atmani Vedana. Oh, these are the two way you can split that word. Atmani Vedana. Atma plus Nivedana. Atmani Vedana. When you come to know that the Supreme is within you, then what you will do? You will surrender there only. When you come to know atmani vedana, vedana means knowing. When you come to know that, oh, God is not everywhere outside, don't go in search of God outside Himalaya, everywhere. Yes, he is there, not that he is not there. to to see God inside you, first you should go around. First you should go around. Then after going around, after getting all the experience from outside, then sit at one place and contemplate within you. This is what Vashehi yasya indriyani tasya prajna pratishtita. This is how you can bring control of your own sense organs. This is the treatment. If you don't control your indriyas, if you don't control the mind, then what will happen? Series of chain reaction is going to happen. If mind is not brought under control, ध्यायतो विषयान पुंसः, आपका ध्यान अगर चला गया, ध्यान मीन्स व्हाट? ध्यान मीन्स नॉट मेडिटेशन हियर. आपका मन कहीं जाना, where your mind dhyana, oh, your mind is thinking something, that means dhyayato vishayan. When your mind is going to get inclined towards something, it can be anything, it can be any matter, it can be a person or anything. oh, आपका मन अगर कहीं किसी चीज पे या किसी और पे निकल जाता है ना, तो संगस्तेषु उपजायते, you desire to get associated with that. When do you get that association? When your mind is always there. When you get associated with that sangha, you get desire to have it with you. Is it not? एक बार संग हो गया तो मेरे पास ही रहना है, ये रावण बुद्धि है. Ravana always had this kind of inclination. Whatever the beautiful things are there on this earth, whether it is a thing or it can be girls. Oh, all the beautiful girls should be in my palace only. That is Ravana buddhi. किसी और के पास नहीं रहना है. जितने सारे सुंदरियां हैं तो मेरे महल में रहना है. That was the attitude. संगात संजायते कामः. अगर मिल गया तो ठीक है, नहीं मिला तो गुस्सा, क्रोध. If you get it, you get more raga, passion towards that. If you don't get it, then you will become angry. Let me see one hand, how I don't get it. एक हाथ देख लेता हूं मैं, how I am not going to get it. This is क्रोधा. कामात क्रोधो बीजाय. क्रोधात भवति सम्मोहः. क्रोधा will lead to more over attachment towards that. एक बार गुस्सा आ गया ना, छोड़ूंगा नहीं मैं. अगर मैं मरते दम तक छोड़ूंगा नहीं. Even if you get destroyed, your mind is always getting inclined to that. So that is what is the sequence of chain reaction. क्रोधात भवति सम्मोहः. सम्मोहात smriti vibhramaha. When you get over passionate towards that smriti vibhrama, you will lose the vivechana shakti. That means you will lose the power of discrimination. सही क्या है, गलत क्या है, what is good, what is bad, what to do, what not to do, what is right, what is wrong. You will lose that discrimination power. Smriti vibhrama. Smriti means memory. स्मृति विभ्रमा. कैसे भाई? How you people are entering at 9:30? Huh? Have some sense. Don't enter. From next class, I will close the door. No attendance will be given to you people. I don't know. Even walking in between the class is a very big nuisance. You should have that courtesy to say, if it is in emergency. ये आपका माइक का घर नहीं है. जब आए आए, जब गए गए, बीच में उठ के गए। ये किसी का शादी चल रहा है क्या इधर? हैव सम दैट कर्टसी। जो मन में आए करने के लिए ये आपका घर नहीं। यू शुड हैव सम दैट रेस्पेक्ट। बीच में उठकर जाना, बीच बीच में गेटिंग अप इन बिटवीन एंड रनिंग अवे, दिस इज दिस विल डाइवर्ट। यू शुड हैव सम सेंस। बंद करो, कोई ना आए अंदर। बंद कीजिए पहले। पहले ही बोला था ना मैं। क्यों खोलते? आफ्टर अटेंडेंस देयर इज नो नेसेसरी। स्मृति भ्रंशः, स्मृति विभ्रम, स्मृति विभ्रम। स्मृति विभ्रम means where you will lose the power of discrimination. When you lose power of discrimination, these are the sequence. When your mind is not under your control, when your indriyas are not under your control. Smriti bramshat buddhi nasha. When you lose that vivechana shakti, when you lose the power of discrimination, then buddhi nasha. Buddhi nasha means where you lose your intelligence only. बुद्धि नाश होने के बाद क्या होगा? नॉट प्रणश्यति, विनश्यति. Here it is given pranashyati in all your books. The oldest version says vinashyati. Vinashyati means vinash. Pranashyati, maybe it is Arvachina Pata. Prachina Pata says vinashyati. Go with the old version. Vinashyati. Pranashyati, both are meaning same. I am not telling it is wrong, but let us go with the older version. Vinashyati. That means never you can recover. If these are the sequence happening, this will happen. Once you lose control over your indriyas, then you are going to lose complete control of your body, sense, buddhi, manas. Definitely, buddhi nashat vinashyati. Then you will go to a state where you cannot recover only. So don't allow this to happen. This is what Krishna is telling. Dhyayato vishayan pumsaha. Sangasteshu upajayate. I think most of you know this shloka by heart. But implementation is very important. Vinashyati. So therefore, one who is devoid of raga and dvesha, ragadvesha viyuktaistu vishayan indriyaihi charan. That means without getting attached, one who is going to judiciously use their sense organs. Vishayan indriyaihi charan. How you are going to utilize your sense organs with the sense objects? Only by not getting attachment. Raga, dvesha. Raga and dvesha, these are the two things which are going to bind you here. If you are not attached, with non-attachment, if you do activities, oh, that is the best action. Not that you should run away from the action. No, do act there. But acting with attachment, acting without attachment, it makes hell and heaven difference. जमीन आसमान का फर्क है. काम तो वही करता है, देखने के लिए वो भी काम कर रहा है, ये भी काम कर रहा है. Both are doing the same action. One with attachment, one without attachment. Remove what? Dvesha. Removing dvesha. Hatredness. Yes. When you have love towards everything, you should love everything. Huh? Hatredness is something which is going to destroy you only first. If you start hating someone, dirty. Shaucha is very important. Dirty, fine. You need to be always pure. Where purity prevails, there only sanctity is going to prevail. Impure things, never. But once you go beyond all those, so you will never feel. You'll never feel that impureness only everywhere. For a common man, a layman, it may look impure. See, Avadhutas, they may not even take bath. They look like, oh my God, they are dirty. But no. See, importance is very important. Rules are there to elevate. Once you go beyond all the rules, elevate all the rules. Taking bath, yes, it is shaucha. It is important as long as you are here. Once your consciousness is elevated, then taking bath doesn't matter only. Whether you take bath or you don't take bath, your mind is always engaged in the Supreme. When you take the name, that's why I start with apavitra pavitrova, sarvavasthangatopiva, yes maret pundari kaksham. The moment you take the name of the Lord, you are pure. Whether you have taken bath or not, it doesn't matter only. See, these are the higher levels which cannot be easily understood by a common man. That is what is very important. You have to raise, then only you will understand. If I go high, then how will I look down? How the things are going to be visible? Very small, small, no? When you are down, it looks like a big skyscraper. But when you go to the heights, the skyscraper will look like a small matchbox. And when you start flying above 30,000 feet, how do you see the down? It's all the vision. It's all the level of your vision. So elevate yourself. So how can you be without dvesha? Only by elevation. You will never feel that hatredness, dvesha. Purity is important. Once you go beyond all this rules and regulations, niyama. I hope you studied already Hatha Yoga Pradipika. Is it not? Hatha Yoga Pradipika is over? What are the Badhaka Tattva there? It is mentioned. Atyahara Prayasascha Prajalpo Niyamagraha. Niyamagraha means, yes, I should do Sandhyavandanam at 6 o'clock in the morning. Even that is necessary for early sadhana. But once you go to the higher level of sadhana, those niyamas need not come into picture only. Because your mind is always engaged. Why do you do all those puja, worship, sandhya vandana, all these activities? To bring the mind into concentration. Once your mind is already in concentration, then where is the necessity of this? अरे ऊपर चढ़ने के लिए सीढ़ी चाहिए, ऊपर चढ़ने के बाद सीढ़ी को लेके क्या लटकाएंगे क्या सीढ़ी पे? To raise above, you need ladder. After reaching height, what is the use of the ladder? Don't hang on to the ladder only. Don't hang on to the niyama. This is very important. This is how you can go elevate yourself. Ragadvesha. Not so easy. See, how can you, what is the use of the ladder after reaching the height? Oh, ladder is very important. I will have just usi pe latkaunga main. So what is the use? No. After the reaching the height, there is no use of ladder. Niyamas are like that. Niyamas are necessary for initially new devotees. Yes, they have to follow. Once you go to the heights of that consciousness, all these niyamas will not be coming into picture. Why do you do that? Why do you follow niyamas? To concentrate your mind, and the result of that is gnana. ज्ञान के लिए ये सब कर रहे हैं ना. At the time of Sandhya Vandanam, evening 6 o'clock, if there is a lecture, which is very, very important lecture for your sadhana, no, I can't attend because I have to do Sandhya Vandanam. Arey, what is the purpose of your Sandhya Vandanam? For Gnana. If that only you are missing it, then what is the use of the Sandhya Vandana? Priority, you have to prioritize. What is your priority? You can cut short Sandhya Vandanam or come do later after that Gnana Satra, after that lecture, maybe. For the sake of knowledge, you have to sacrifice even your duties. No problem. For what purpose you are sacrificing the duty? That is very important. What is your uddesha, intention? That matters here. So therefore, to remove all the raga, dvesha, first your intention should be proper. What is your intention? Yes, even a doctor will use the knife. Even a dacoit also will use the knife. Is it the mistake of the knife? Why? Even a robber will use the knife to kill someone. Doctor will also use the knife. And you will ask after the surgery, how much money, sir? The one is going to rob your money, and here he also, doctor also uses the knife, and he will be rewarded with money. Arey, action is same, no? वो भी चाकू डालता है, ये भी चाकू डालता है. चाकू किस लिए डाल रहा है? That intention is very important. Even the knife is used by doctor also to save the person. प्राण को बचाने के लिए करता है, वो प्राण को निकालने के लिए करता है. That means one is taking your life, one is saving your life. To save your life, he is using knife. To take your life, he is using knife. He will be put behind bars, and this man will be rewarded with money. What is the result of the knife? Knife is, it is not the problem of the knife, one who uses it. It is the user's intention. That is how this Indriya Nigraha, Mano Nigraha, and your Sandhya Vandana, all your puja, मंदिर जाना है, होम हवन करना है, क्यों कर रहे हैं? What is your intention? बहुत लोग, many people go to temple not to see God, to see the people who come to see God. मंदिर में जाते हैं, मंदिर में जो भगवान को देखने के लिए आते हैं, उनको देखने के लिए जाते हैं. You go to temple to see the people who come to see God there. Where is your intention? You are not even bothered there about the temple. हर आदमी जो मंदिर जाता है, ये मत सोचो कि वो बहुत बड़ा सात्विक है. Not all people who go to temple are sattvic. Very dangerous. So it is your intention with what you are going to temple that matters here. है ना? So this is very, very important. Raga, Dvesha. How to elevate from Raga, Dvesha. What is your intent there? That matters. Uddesha. Your Uddesha is very, very important here. So, Atmavashyayir videhe Atma. Then only you can bring your soul under your control. When soul is under your control, then mind, indriyas are all nothing. It will definitely be under your control. When soul is under your control, when the soul becomes happy with the control of Mano Nigraha, Indriya Nigraha, then immediately all your miseries will be vanished. Prasade sarva dukkhanam hanihi. Sarva dukkhanam hani. All your miseries will go away. When once your Indriyas, mind and Atma is under your control, then you will be devoid of all the miseries. Sarvadukkanam mahani. Then suddenly, immediately, on that spot, prasanna chetaso hi ashuhu. Immediately, the Chetana, your Jiva, is going to be always in happiness, ultimate happiness. Prasanna Chetasohi Ashuhu, Buddhihi Paryavatistati. Your mind will not get wavering then. Because that is the cause, no? Smriti Brahmsho Buddhi Nashat. When your Buddhi is under your control, Buddhihi Paryavatistati. So maintain your intelligence in proper direction. Why people get भ्रष्ट बुद्धि, बुद्धि भ्रष्टा, जिनका बुद्धि भ्रष्ट हो जाता है तभी आदमी गलती कर बैठता है. आदमी कब गलती करेगा? When a person is going to commit crime, when his intelligence is corrupted, when his buddhi is corrupted, it is called as pragnaparada. That is only called as pragnaparada. Knowingly committing mistake. You know that. अरे रात में जो अंधेरे में दो जो दिखाए हुए कुएं में दिन दहाड़े जाके गिरना, उसको क्या बोलते हैं? बेवकूफी नहीं ना. जो रात के अंधेरे में दिखाई दिया, ओ यहां कुआं है बोल के, देयर इज अ वेल हियर. In the night, in the darkness, you could able to recognize. But in the daytime, you are going and falling into that means, is it not murkhata? Is it not foolishness? Utter foolishness. जो रात में दिखाए हुए कुएं में दिन दहाड़े जाके गिरने को क्या बोलते हैं? बेवकूफी. That is called as pragnaparada. That is a beautiful definition in Ayurveda. Dhi, dhriti, smriti, vibhrashtaha. जिसका धी इंटेलिजेंस, धृति करेज, स्मृति मेमोरी, एवरीथिंग इज डिस्ट्रॉयड, विभ्रष्टः. उस समय में जो भी काम करेगा, वन हु डज एक्शन इन दैट स्टेट, ही इज डूइंग क्राइम देयर. हाउ क्राइम इज बीइंग committed? When his buddhi becomes brashta. Dhi dhriti smriti vibhrashtaha कर्म यत कुरुते अशुभम प्रज्ञापराधम तम विद्यात. सर्वदोष प्रकोपणम. इन आयुर्वेदा इट इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट कॉज फॉर योर डिसीज. आपके अंदर रोग क्यों आता है? जब आप गलतियां करते. जब एक बार गलती करते कुछ नहीं होता है, गलती पे गलती, गलती पे गलती, बार बार गलती, तब जो है रोग पैदा होता है. Your body becomes diseased only when you do wrong things repeatedly. You know that eating brinjal is not good. खुजलियां आता है, फिर भी बैगन का भरता बहुत अच्छा लगता है, खाओ. खाने के बाद एक अविल ले लो, सेट्रिजिन ले लो. ये बेवकूफी नहीं तो और क्या है? You are driven by your indriyas. I will give you one quotation from Quran. But don't expect me Arabic pronunciation of that. But in English it is told, in Quran it is written. You will be very happy, Motas. Drive them out from where you are driven out. Because all your indriyas are driving you out from you only. Drive them out from where you are driven out. This is a beautiful statement from Quran. I don't know the Arabic pronunciation of this. Find out. One who is already leading Kalma and all. Drive them out from where you are driven out. That's why all religious texts, their intention is good only. The person who utilizes that will be utilizing for his own wrong purpose. Don't blame the grantha. Don't blame the text. Texts are really good, but you don't know how to use it. That's it. Finish. That's why people don't know how to utilize. They use the Quran for terrorism. Oh, in Quran it is told, oh, kill everyone. Are, What is the dharma which drives everyone to kill everyone? That means your brain is buddhi brashta. You don't have your own intelligence. God given intelligence is there. Then why you are coming under the hypnotic way? Why you are getting brainwashed like that? That means you are very weak. Your mind is weak. You are not able to think what is right and what is wrong. Simply following someone. Oh my God. This is something dangerous. So therefore, be very judicious in that. When your soul becomes happy, prasade sarvadukkanam hanirasyopajayate, immediately prasanna chetasohi ashu. Chetana means your soul. It will establish in us happiness. There is a beautiful research thing in this shloka 62 65, I am telling you, where Ayurveda definition of what is health. What is the health definition in Ayurveda? Samadoshaha samagnischa samadhatu malakriyaha. I think your Ayurveda topic is not yet started. If I get chance, I will only come and teach you Ayurveda. If. This is what? Samadoshaha samagnischa samadhatu malakriyaha. This is bodily concept. Dosha, dhatu, mala, all should be in normal state. Prasanna Atma Indriya Manaha. Oh, this is the another level dimension of your happiness. प्रसन्न आत्मेंद्रिय मन, आत्मा कब प्रसन्न होता है, इंद्रिय कब प्रसन्न होता है, मन कब प्रसन्न हो जाता है? बाई डूइंग दिस प्रसादे सर्व. देखिए, देर इज ए क्वेश्चन इन आयुर्वेदा, बट द आंसर इज इन भगवद गीता. हाउ मेनी आयुर्वेदा स्टूडेंट्स नो दिस? Teachers also don't know this, because people who study Ayurveda, they don't know what is Bhagavad Gita. The question raised by Sushruta, that shloka is Samadoshaha Samagnischa. All yoga professional yoga students, they know this shloka. The perfect definition of health is told in Ayurveda only. Told by whom? Sushruta. In Sushruta Samhita, Sutrasthana, 15th chapter, last shloka is this only. The best definition the medical text can say is the best definition. This is only. And it is, the question is there, how do you achieve this prasannata of Atma, Indriya, Manas? It is told in, the answer is told in Bhagavad Gita. Prasanna chetasohi ashuhu. This is where prasannata of Atma is going to happen. See, if you study Ayurveda, the answer is in Bhagavad Gita. So therefore, Bhagavad Gita, Ayurveda, Yoga, they are all complementing each other. You will get answer somewhere. Ah, yes, like that. See how I know that Quran tells this? Drive them out from where you have been driven out. See, this is the most important way. You need to know how to take the things first. Okay? So this is how Krishna is finally giving tasmadyasya mahabaho nigrihitani sarvashaha indriyani indriyartebhyaha. One who gains control over indriyas, manas, finally he will be placed in the ultimate happiness. Because all the Rishiminis, ya nisha sarvabhutanam tasyam jagarti sanyami, a yogi will be awake when everybody is sleeping. The whole world sleeps. It is night. But for yogi, it is day. He will get up and do dhyana. जब दुनिया सो रहा है तो ये एक योगी जागता रहता है. जब योगी सोता है ना, दुनिया पूरा हल्ला करता रहता है. That means the whole world will be making noise. What is the use in this noise? So yogi will sleep at that time. When the whole world sleeps, the yogi or the meditator will be awake, because everywhere silence, So the benefit of silence, only yogi can take it. If you sleep off also, then you are not a yogi. You are a bhogi. A yogi, if he is not utilizing his all his abilities, he will be bhogi. If yogi and bhogi will get later transformed into rogi. See, if you don't know how to utilize yoga, then you will become bhogi. Continuous bhoga will lead to roga. That's all. That is the end of the life. That is why it is mentioned. Where all your desires should end. Vihaya kamanya sarvan, 71st sloka. Vihaya, just throw away all your desires. Yes, sarvan, nigrihitani sarvashaha, pumamscharati nispruhaha, nirmamo nirahankaraha, sashanti madhigacchati. How will a person be happy? Nirmamatva. Don't develop that me and mine. Nirmamaha. Nirahankaraha. Don't boast yourself. I am the one who is great in this world. Nirmamatva and nirahankaratva. Nirmamatva is nothing belongs to me here. Nirahankara means I don't do anything. I don't take the credit of anything. That is what pride, unnecessary pride. That is only going to doom you. Yesha Brahmi, this is the ultimate secret of being happy. This is the ultimate dose of antibiotic. What is that? Krishna is giving Nirmama and Nirahankara. This is the ultimate final dosage of the treatment. Nirmamatva and Nirahankaratva. If you achieve these two in life, then you will be the best ever healthy person in the world. You will never fall sick only. I don't do anything. I don't claim anything to my credit because I am not the doer. Naham karta, harihi karta. Tat puja sarvachakilam tathapi matkruta puja tvat prasadena na anyatha. Naham karta, harihi karta means I am not the doer. That is nirahankara. Nirmama means I don't own anything here. Nothing belongs to me. अब क्या लाए थे जिसके ऊपर आप दावा कर रहे इधर? क्या लेके जाओगे मरने के बाद? कुछ नहीं. अरे शरीर के ऊपर एक कपड़ा तक भी नहीं छोड़ते हैं. एक कपड़ा तक नहीं लेके जा सकते. यू कैनॉट टेक योर नॉट इवन क्लॉथ ऑल्सो. You will be burnt just like that. Then nothing belongs to you. So this is how you end this chapter here. Wonderful. Esha Brahme Stithif Partha Nainam Prapya Vimukyati Stitva Syamantakaalepi Brahma Nirvana Mrichati. Nirbana, not Nirvana. Nirbana. Bana means Sharira. This is the Prachina Pata. Brahma Nirvana Mrichati. Om Tat Saditi. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Sri Krishnarjuna Samvade Sankhya Yoga Nama Dvitiyodhya. The gist of all is here. Second chapter is over. Karma, that we will start in the next week. Probably next week no classes will happen Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday because of your Kala, Vilasa, dance, drama, that, this. I don't know. So whenever is